Hey there, I'm Melby. Today, let's make a capybara.
Alright, so first you're going to start out with two 5-inch latte color balloons. These are the Latte Sempertex colors, but any light brown will work for this. And you're just going to inflate this enough to where you can do a marriage twist. This one's going to be the head. And the second one, you're going to inflate just a little bit bigger than the first one, but make sure, again, it's not super inflated so that you can do a marriage twist. I usually do this by making sure that the nozzle touches the other end, and then I tie it off and give it an extra squeeze. So you have your smaller one and your bigger one. Then you're going to take a darker brown of a 160. And you're going to want to inflate it halfway because you're going to need this for two different parts. I'm using the chocolate color from Sempertex on this one. And then I'm going to take two small pieces, if you have it, of an orange and any shade of green. These are going to be the little tangerines that sit on top of the capybara's head. So I only blow it up about a two finger bubble. And then I'm going to puff inflate the green and tie that to the orange piece. We'll come back to that later. So you're going to start with the ears first. So I'm going to make 2 3-finger petal twists. And I give the top of it an extra squeeze just so it can keep that shape a little bit better. And then make sure to feed the nozzle through so that it stays in place. So again, 2 of these. So make sure that that petal is the same size. Give the tip of it a little extra squeeze. And you're going to twist it and then break off that excess. You're going to want to keep the other end because we're going to use that for the feet. But I tie those two nozzles together and put it to the side. All right, and then with the other part of the balloon, we're going to make 4 petal twists. These are going to be the feet to the capybara, so it's up to you. I like the feet to be a little bit smaller, so I do a 2 to 3 finger size flower petal. And then here you can just break off the excess. You're not going to need the rest. Whip it around. And we'll put that to the side. All right, and then we're going to tie the ears into the head. We're going to do a marriage twist here. So I took that nozzle in. So you kind of see there is some balloon in between. I don't make the knot super tight, but we're going to feed that knot through and then grab kind of like the bulky end on the other side, twist it, and then you're going to take any scrap balloon that you might have to tie this off. You won't see this part, so it doesn't matter what color it is. I loop it around about 3 times, and then I tie it twice. And after you tie that super tight, I give it a couple squeezes just to make sure that the head is even and how I want it, and form the ears. This is the head of the capybara. All right, and then so next you can trim off one of the sides. It's just an excess. You're gonna need part of this to tie into the body of the capybara. So you're going to take that scrap and tie it into the nozzle. I kind of measure just like an inch or so of space. All right, then you're gonna cut off that excess after it's tied. Take your balloon scrap, and then you're gonna do the marriage twist here. I changed mine, I wanted a white one because this one, the scrap will show because I'm gonna tie it to something. But next, you're gonna loop the scrap that's tied to the last marriage twist into the 4 petals that we did earlier. And here, if you have enough excess, you can actually make it into a bracelet. This I'm just gonna tie on to a headband. But there you have it, you have the body of your capybara. Next, you're gonna do your marker work. So I take a brown and I use it for the muzzle of the capybara. So just kind of an oval shape on the front. And then you're gonna do the eyes. I mean, you can do any eyes that you want. I just did 2 little slits for this one. And then you're gonna make a T-shaped nose. And then you can add the 2 little slits for the mouth. And you have your capybara. Next, you're going to grab the orange and green from earlier. You're going to tulip twist the green stem into the tangerine. If you have excess here, that's great because you can loop it around the ears. I did not because I just used a piece of scrap. So I'm just going to glue dot this to the head.
And there you have it. Now you have your own capybara. Bye.